All right. Good morning, everybody. Pleasure to have you all here as the market is about to make some very, very big moves. I believe all of you are expecting the market to continue going up, as of myself and the rest of the market. The stock market is continuing to pump. NASDAQ, everything is continuing to go up. Bitcoin almost breaking new highs right now. We have Ethereum at 1400, Dogecoin around 8 cents, Solana $16, Shiba Inu making some moves. We have Gala. The market is looking very, very good, ladies and gentlemen. Pleasure to have you all here. Let me know where you guys are all from. Say good morning to you all, and we will get started here. So good morning, Michael. We got Hamilton, Roger, Tamaya, Chris, Ezekiel, Paul, Roy, Stasiak, the Uno, Robix Epic Adventures, Ron Caddy, Harm, Exotic, Slow Valve, Edwin, Alki GN, Shamika, Edwin, Shot to Life, Canary, Past Extinction, Cryptovic, Nadir, Yeah. It's looking good, ladies and gentlemen. It is looking very good. 20 more minutes until CPI is released. $20 more minutes, and we are going to have a very, very big move. We're going to be going over exactly what these moves are likely to be here in just a few moments. So make sure you guys give this stream a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed and notifications on, because you do not want to be missing these videos that will make you money in cryptocurrency. We're going to take a look at a whole bunch of different cryptocurrencies. We are just going to go through it this morning. And depending on how the information comes out with CPI, we'll probably stream a little bit more. If CPI is bullish, we are likely to see a very, very big move. If CPI comes under expectations, we can see a move similar to this, something like that. It's possible. It might not happen. If CPI comes at expectations, which shows inflation still coming down, it's not going to be coming down as aggressive as we all, of course, want. We can still see a move to the upside, maybe a consolidation, and then some type of dip. That might be the case. If CPI comes above expectations, we will probably get a pretty steep sell-off. There will be a steep sell-off. But even if there is a steep sell-off, it's not just going to immediately crash and it's over with. There's going to be a crash, there's going to be a retracement, and then it's going to most likely continue down. So I wouldn't just sell immediately. If there's bad CPI, I would not just sell immediately. I'd wait for some type of a bounce, some type of recovery, some type of retracement before trading, before selling. If there is above expectations CPI, let's see what will happen here. If there is above or a CPI, if CPI is bullish, meaning that it's going a lot faster, it's going down faster than everyone's expecting, there's going to most likely be a very quick move to the upside. There's going to be a pullback, and most likely it's going to continue going up. Cryptocurrencies are likely to continue going up, not only today if we get a good CPI, but likely for weeks. So some of you who do not know what CPI is a data set that comes out once a month that measures inflation. So the CPI is what really is moving the crypto markets. It's what moves the stock market. It's what moves everything. And the reason why it moves everything is because what actually moves everything is the Fed's monetary policy, with raising interest rates, cutting rates. All of that is determining where cryptos and stocks are heading. Because the Fed has been raising rates since early last year. And since they have been raising rates, what that does is now it's more expensive to get a mortgage. Money becomes more expensive. Money becomes more tight. And what that does is that reduces the amount of money in the pockets of everyone in America and around the world, essentially. So they have less money to spend and less money to invest. So that's why stocks go down. That's why cryptos go down when the Fed raises rates. But they are raising rates because inflation is very, very high. So when inflation is very high, they have to raise rates until inflation comes down. When inflation comes down, then they cut rates and they pivot, and that's what pushes up the market. So CPI is going to give the Fed information, the data that they will need to cut rates and to pivot. So that's why CPI is so important. That's why cryptos are pumping right now, because everyone's expecting a very bullish CPI. We're expecting a bullish CPI because the Fed has been raising rates since early last year. And what that does, since they've been raising rates very aggressively, is it brings inflation down very fast. And it's starting to catch up now. Inflation is starting to come down very fast now. So that's why the last 3 CPIs have been bullish. They've been showing inflation cooling off a lot faster than the expectations of economists and analysts around the world. And that's why cryptos are pumping today, because everyone is under the impression that CPI is going to be bullish because they've been raising rates aggressively. That's why the stock market is pumping right now. This is the S&P 500, which is pretty much the majority of stocks. And it's breaking new highs right now. This is very, very, very good. This thing pumping before CPI is showing that investors around the world, Wall Street, believes inflation is going to be cooling a lot faster than expectations. That's why the market is pumping. However, this may or may not be the case. CPI might not be bullish or as bullish as people are expecting. So as a result, we can get a pretty steep sell-off. We can get a pretty steep sell-off in the crypto and stock market. But there's a lot other factors in CPI, of course. As some of you are mentioning, we have bonds and all these other things. Bonds are aggressively going down, which is a very good sign that investors and the sentiment of Wall Street believes that the Fed is going to pivot. That's why bonds are going down. When bonds go down, that's very good for cryptos and stocks. The US dollar is continuing to go down. That's also very good for cryptos and stocks. So these are some of the things that we like to take a look at before we make a decision when it comes to investing in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrencies right now are holding up strong. They're really not moving much. We're not going to be getting a move until the CPI data. So we're going to be going over that in just a second. So at 8:30 a.m., which we are about 13 minutes away, we're going to be getting our CPI reports. So we have CPI month over month, which is showing inflation, how it's performed from November to December, because today's report is going to be the CPI report for December, not this month. Then we have CPI year over year, core CPI month over month. We also have unemployment claims. We have initial jobless claims. These are also going to be a huge thing. These are going to be a huge thing today. Not just CPI. CPI is going to be the biggest part of this data set. But even if we get a very bullish CPI today, it doesn't mean the Fed's going to pivot and cut rates. It doesn't mean that. The Fed needs to see, as they reaffirmed last month and the last couple of months, they need to see consistent data showing inflation coming down to their 2% target. Ultimately, the Fed needs to get inflation to 2%. That's when they're going to pivot, according to them, and that's when they're going to cut rates. When the Fed pivots and when the Fed cuts rates, the market is going to moon and go crazy. And I think the Fed is most likely going to do that this year. The Fed is saying they're not going to be doing that until next year, but I believe it's going to happen this year because they've been raising rates so aggressive that it's going to catch up to them so fast they're not even going to expect it. So if you go to forexfactory.com, you can actually see the economic calendar every single day of all the information that comes out. Whenever you see these red folders here, it means it has a strong impact on the market. We go to Twitter. Let's type in CPI. We've got some information here. All right. Okay, so this is a pretty good thing right here. So CPI, 6.3% or lower is bullish. 6.3 to 6.5 is neutral. 6.5 or higher is going to be bearish. This guy's correct on this. So let's get back to the charts here. Will it pump up? I hope it's going to pump up. Everything is just chilling right now. And make sure you guys have the Algo Sniper trading indicator. It tells you exactly when to buy and sell. It's the most accurate trading indicator out there. If you go to algosniper.com, you can get it. You see this indicator right here in the background? There's a whole bunch of indicators inside of it, but look at this. This is Ethereum. It told us on the 4-hour time frame to buy Ethereum at $1,200. Since then, Ethereum has pumped up 20%. This was just literally not too long ago. And we've been riding this massive wave up. It tells you when to buy. It tells you when to sell. You get a free trial over at algosniper.com. Also, make sure you guys join the Patreon. I just posted that link where you can copy all of my exact trades as a professional crypto day trader. I tell you exactly when to buy and when to sell. Highly recommend checking it out. As we are making insane plays, we've been making plays for years, and this year is going to get crazy. I'll show you a play we did yesterday. So yesterday I put out a buy alert at 1324 for Ethereum, and let's see what happened. Ethereum let's go to the 30-minute time frame. Right here, just about right here. Put a buy alert out right where you see this buy. My people were able to catch a 7% move in just a matter of a couple of hours. And check this out. One of the people that took the trade in my group, they made over 550% with that trade alert. It's insane. You guys need to be a part of the Patreon and have this Algo Sniper indicator. Okay. So right now we are seeing, we're still sideways. We are still sideways. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. So about 6 minutes. 6 minutes and CPI is going to be released. This move is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Usually if you go to Google and you type in CPI, right when it comes out, you're going to have the information. The information that comes out. Stocks rise cautiously ahead of US CPI data. Expectations are for inflation to cool further in December. USD JPY, the yen, dropped sharply on expectations of a less dovish BOJ. And some people are expecting or have expected CPI to actually have been leaked. And that CPI was leaked. That's why we're seeing a very big move already. Yesterday. A massive pump because there's probably some type of leak. I mean, you have to imagine that some people know what's going to happen today. Some people already know that CPI. That's a fact. Some people know that CPI. Some people probably leaked that CPI. And everyone is trading based off of it. Jose, what's up, brother? All right. So, should I open some leverage trades for fun here? Should I open some leverage trades? All right, let's see what we got here. I'll do 20x. I'll go long here. 150 bucks. And let's do a short as well. 130 bucks. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if we get a massive pump. And let's see what happens with these little plays here. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Okay, we have 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes until CPI. And then we have the market open in just an hour from CPI. And then we have Euro close. The market's going to digest this information. Even if it's bullish, even if it's bearish, it's not just going to be one move and it's over with. The market's be moving every 15 minutes in increments. It's going to be crazy. The stock market, this is the S&P 500. This is a very good sign. A very, very good sign. This is Wall Street right here. This is the stock market right here. It's going up. This is the NASDAQ, tech stocks. This is the Dow Jones, mooning. Oh my gosh. Guys, the bonds are dropping. This is very good. This is very good. But it might be a fake out. This could be a trick. This could be a trap. This could be the biggest trap ever. Like a massive trap. Super crazy. I'm betting on the bullish scenario. I am personally betting on the bullish scenario. I'm personally betting. I believe it's going to go up. I believe it's going to go up. I believe it's going to go up. Let me know if you guys think the market is going to go up or is it going to go down? What do you guys think is going to happen right now? What is CPI? Look at this. The market's pumping before CPI. Last CPI, the market did the same thing. It pumped literally massively seconds before CPI was released, and then it started pumping even more. This is the biggest CPI ever in history. Mike, what's going on, brother? Marley Man betting on bearish. Okay. All right, let's check this out. Bitcoin. Bitcoin's looking pretty good here. Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin's kind of selling off a little bit. Okay. Just a little bit. It's not much. Solana consolidating. Shiba Inu. Everything is just sideways, guys. Here we go. Here we go. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's go. All right, we have 45 seconds. Here it is. Here it is. Is your heart pumping? Let me know in the comments below. Five seconds. It's dumping. It dumped. Wait. Wait. Let's see. Let's see. It dumped. It dumped. It's got to be bearish. It has to be bearish. It's not refreshing. 6.5. Add expectations. Yep. Yep. Add expectations. Add expectations. Add expectations. Let's see what happens here. S&P going up. SPY is down. SPY has moved down. I think that's it. That might be the end of this whole rally here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what the experts are saying. So month over month, minus 1%. So it's gone down. Recovering a little bit. Let's see, we got some more experts. All right, food and energy grew by 5.7%. Let's see what this FX book says. We're coming back up, guys. We're coming back up. It's not over with. But it's definitely not a bullish reaction. It's not a bullish CPI. This might be kind of neutral. This might be kind of neutral. Inflation is still, however, falling down. It's still going lower. Let's see this. So inflation came at expectations as of the analyst. It did not get under than expectations reading, which inflation is still coming down. So previously, year over year, we were at 7.1. Now we're at 6.5. So inflation is still coming down. Inflation did come down last month by 0.1%. Core CPI. Previous went up 0.1%. All right. I think that's over. I don't know. We'll have to see. We still have the market open. We did not get a bullish reading though. Inflation is still coming down. That's good. It's just not cooling off as everyone is expecting and hoping for. So we've taken a little bit of a dump. We've broken this support level. We have another support here. Take a look at Bitcoin. The pump might be over with. It might be over with. This is a time to consider taking profits from this whole run here. It might be a time. Maybe to be patient as well. Let's see. Doge took a pretty decent dip. Let's see here. The dollar's still going down. The dollar's still going down. The bonds bounced up a little bit. Cryptos are bouncing up again. A little bit. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and close this short here. 20% profit. All right, let's take a look. Testing previous support. Bitcoin back into its previous range here. And Dogecoin bounced up 2.5%. The dollar is still crashing. This is a very good sign. This is the most important thing. The dollar. Look at this, guys. This is huge. This is big. ES futures is still up. The SPY is green. The SPY is green. The market is liking this. Okay, we're back up. We are back up. This is good. The market is pumping. We are green. We are green. Back into this range here. This is good, guys. Ladies. The dollar is crashing. This is huge. This is the DXY. It's the US dollar index. It's made up of the pound, the euro, the yen. Look at this, guys. This is the Japanese yen. It's going up against the US dollar. This is what pushes the dollar down. We also have the euro continuing to moon. This is a very good sign. The British pound is going up. This is very bullish. The dollar is heading down. Let's take a look at these bond yields. The bond yields are reversing to the downside. This is looking very, 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 very good. This is setting up, ladies and gentlemen. We are setting up for another move to the upside, potentially here. This is getting big. Take a look at the volume. The volume is massive. Massive. The buying volume is massive right now. This is crazy. So we booked 25% profits. Now we're in 10% profits with the long position. I'm going to go ahead and increase my position size. Probably increase it more, actually. Okay. I'll go ahead and put my stop loss. Bring this down. The swing low. Wow, look at that. Ethereum hit 1355. Okay. All right, dollar is bouncing up a little bit. The SPY is still going up. ES futures is continuing to moon. Okay, I love this channel. Why does CPI for our country affect the global economy, the world? Okay, so it looks like crypto's headed back down. Because CPI affects money in the United States. You know, we're one of the biggest countries in the world, have one of the biggest economies in the world. And our money affects every country because we do business, we do imports, we do exports with all these countries around the world. We have one of the biggest stock markets in the world. That's also another factor. Okay, the market is coming down a little bit again. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Wow, the ES shot up. Let's look at this. Okay, market's dipping again. This wick might be recovered here for most cryptos. That wick that we saw come to the downside, that might be recovered. That might be recovered. Correction could start from here. Coinbase is up. Tesla pretty much neutral. Take a look at gold. Gold is pumping. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Usually cryptos follow gold. So look, cryptos are heading back down again. So far, the market has reacted neutrally. I mean, it's nothing crazy. There's still going to be a lot of volatility, though. The dollar recovered. So far. It's just an initial bounce. A lot of manipulation right now, guys. A lot of manipulation, for sure. Did we win? The market so far is pretty much reacted bearish neutral. But I mean, we are still where CPI, like right when CPI was released, we're still at the same area. So it's hard to say it's bearish. It's really hard to say it's bearish. The market is taking it in a bullish way because the dollar is going down. We have other currencies around the world against the dollar continuing to go up. That's a pretty good sign. Oh, wow. Look at the ES futures, guys. This thing dropped. That is not a good sign. That's a big drop. That's a very big drop. But if we go ahead and zoom out, go ahead and take this off. We definitely do not want to come down there. If we come down here, this pump is likely to be over with. If we break that support, this pump will be over with. The SPY is down. The pre-market, the SPY is down. All right, let's see what some more experts are saying regarding CPI. CPI for all items falls 0.1%. Keyword falls. That's good. In December as gasoline decreases. Okay, that's a key metric of CPI. CPI measures food, services, all these different things to help us to understand the economy. Okay, a key gauge in U.S. inflation posted a moderate increase in December, with consumer prices rising 0.3%. More from the Consumer Price Index report here. So U.S. inflation cools again, giving the Fed room to downshift on rates. I don't think this CPI was very bullish, in my opinion. I don't think CPI was very bullish. I think we're going to get a pullback, honestly. I think this run, this whole run, today, might be over with. This whole big move here might be over with. We might be taking a breather. Maybe consolidating. And I do believe we're going to continue heading up, though. I do believe we are going to continue heading up. But I think we're going to take a breather. We're going to slow down. Everyone was wanting inflation to cool down much faster, and it didn't. We still have market open. There's still a lot that's going to happen today. The volatility is not over with. The moves are not over with. The SPY is trying to come back up. The yellow line is the pre-market. The yellow line is the pre-market. We're still holding up pretty strong. If CPI was bearish, okay, SPY is back up. SPY is back up. All right, so if CPI was very bad and we were going to see a massive crash or correction, we would be dumping hard right now. Since we're still holding strong, that is a pretty good sign. That's a pretty good sign. S&P 500 futures, the ES futures recovered. It's going back up again. So make sure you guys get your free trial of Algo Sniper Indicator. It tells you exactly when to buy and sell. It's the indicator I personally developed. It's the best trading indicator in the world. Make sure you guys go to algosniper.com and get your free trial. It tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to take profits. This thing is incredible. Let me show you this. So on the 4-hour time frame for Gala, it told us literally to buy right here at the bottom. From the bottom to the top, it gave us a 217% move. And with these little blue X's, it tells you to take profits. You guys need to have this indicator. And make sure you guys go over to the Patreon. It's the pinned link in my comment where you can follow and copy all of my exact trades as a professional crypto day trader. I have a massive crypto trading community, and you can profit by following my calls and be a part of the great community. Super supportive. Other traders in that community. It's very awesome. Okay, so Ethereum is back in this range here again. Bitcoin back in the range. Dogecoin recovering. Look at this recovery here. What a beautiful play here for Dogecoin. Looking good. Shiba Inu recovering. Solana so far recovering. Gala, everything is looking pretty good, actually. Quant is looking like it's gonna break out of this flag here. This is a great coin. Quant, this thing is amazing. The Fed just made an announcement. What announcement did they make? Inflation falls for the 6th straight month. It's positive for the Fed. Consumer prices rose at 6.5% annual pace in December, marking a sizable deceleration from November and notching the sixth straight month of slowing inflation. The consumer price index ticked down 0.1% over the month in December from a month earlier. The Labor Department reported Thursday compared to a 0.1% climb in November. Economists had expected prices to stay flat in December and slow to 6.5 annual pace from the previous month's 6.1 or 7.1%. Okay, we're back up. We're back in the bullish range. Let's see if we can get a move here. The dollar recovered that wick. CRO, this thing is actually very bullish. Wow. Guys, look at this. Let's look at this coin here. This is insane. Wow. Algo Sniper gave a perfect signal on the bottom. Beautiful. The software I'm using, there's a website called tradingview.com. And I'm using Algo Sniper. So TradingView is a charting platform for free. I recommend opening up an account. It allows you to add indicators like the Algo Sniper indicator. We have a momentum indicator. The buying volume is very good. This is the momentum indicator for the Algo Sniper. I'll give you an example of how this thing works. So here we had this cryptocurrency ended up pumping up, go all the way up, but it crashed significantly. Before the crash, it shows the Algo Sniper momentum, shows the momentum coming down, and all these little sell symbols here tells you before a crash happened. It's very cool. Look at this wick here, guys. That's insane. If you guys want me to look up a coin, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'll do some TA on it. Shiba. Okay. All right. Let's start off with Shiba. Okay. So Shiba has a double top resistance here. It's tried twice recently to break this extra zero here. But we are still in an uptrend. This thing is still pretty bullish here. If Shiba breaks below this support or this support, we could see a decent little move to the downside. We could even come and test these lows here. So far, I'm very bullish on the crypto market. It's just a strong uptrend. Shiba Inu does look like it's going to break this. If Shiba breaks this level here, we are likely to shave a zero and to head to quad 0, 10, 15. That's kind of like my next price target for Shiba Inu. If we break this, if the market responds bullish, that's if it does. It might not happen, but I still believe that today was a bullish CPI. It wasn't as bullish as we expected or wanted, but guess what? That brought the prices up to our current level, so I'm happy with that. And I think it's enough to carry us for the next couple of weeks. Let's take a look at Cardano. Cardano looking super bullish. This thing is insane. Wow, look at this. This is wild. Go back here. This is wild. This is a very bullish chart, guys. This chart is insane. If Cardano breaks this resistance level, let me change this 1 second, guys. If Cardano breaks this resistance level here, we can see a move to 43 cents. It might take weeks, a couple weeks, but we can see 43 cents here soon. If it breaks this, that's a 25% move. I'll probably end up buying some Cardano here soon. Luna Classic. Let's see what's going on with this thing. A major resistance for Luna Classic is at 000-18539. So it's going to come up and test this level here, most likely. If we break this level, we are going to go into the next range, which will put us in this box here. So 00020. Kind of like the next move I'm looking for at Luna, if everything continues to go according to plan. Gold is pumping, guys. Gold is pumping. Because we're in a recession, a lot of money flows into gold. And when money's flowing into gold and silver, usually that money flows into cryptocurrency. Wow, we're pumping, guys. We are pumping, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in business. ICP. Wow, this coin is actually doing pretty good. Double bottom here in this range. If everything goes according to plan, we continue pumping for the next couple of weeks. We can see a move like this. We will come and test this high right here at $5.7. That is very, very likely. All right, so for those of you who are late, you're asking what is the result? Well, CPI, bullish. CPI is bullish. It was not as bullish as we were all hoping for and expecting. No, it wasn't. But it did show inflation slowing down very fast. Inflation is still coming down pretty quick. And hence, we are getting a bullish reaction in the market. So I am up 7% on my current trade over on Bybit, which you can claim a $30,000 deposit bonus by just following the link in my video description. Let me check one thing here. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. So if you guys go in my video description, I have all these links. You can join the Patreon, copy all of my exact trades. You can go to algosniper.com, get your free trial. You can go to my website, join my crypto school mentoring program. I have a whole bunch of stuff, but you can claim your $30,000 deposit bonus by going over to Bybit, opening up an account using my link in the video description. All right. Let's see here, boys. Let's see here. AVAX. What's going on with AVAX? AVAX is pretty bullish. Look at this candle here. That's great. This is good. We're looking good. Bitcoin coming back up. Everything is looking bullish. Wow. ES futures not too pretty. Can't lie to you. Wow, guys, the SPY is up massively. The SPY is pumping. It's at this level right here. This yellow line, that's the pre-market line. It's very big. This is big. Make sure you guys give the stream a thumbs up if you appreciated the stream. Make sure you guys subscribe and notifications on. Really appreciate it. Going back up. Market open, yes, 30 minutes. I think it's going to carry the torch. The dollar is down. Everything is looking good. I had my mic muted for a second. Appreciate you all. But the market is not over with. This move is not over with. We are going to continue to move. We are going to continue to pump. Let's pump it up. Let's pump, guys. Let's freaking pump this thing to the moon. Make sure you guys follow my Twitter. for some incredible information. All right, you guys have to check this out. That's really funny. Let's see if we can get this. Does this work? All right. So if you read the caption, it says the crypto bull market is starting, but don't be like this bear, this dog right here. Don't be like that bear. There's so many bears right now are saying cryptos are going to zero, Bitcoin's going to 5K. They refuse to buy. They refuse to get in because they're so convinced that cryptos are done. But guess what? They are done. They are done. Cryptos are going up. The bears are done. They are wiped. Let's see what we got here. We're up 7% on that trade. Not bad, not bad. Ah.
Part of
Let's see what some of these people are saying.
down consistent to 2%. I think the market thinks that, they can extrapolate this trend and that the Fed has maybe one or two more 25 basis point hikes. I think the Fed may have to actually continue to hike. So our call is 5.5 for that terminal rate. We're calling for a 50 in February. I mean, maybe that's a 25, but I think the Fed's going to say we're not done. I think the market's a little too optimistic, extrapolating that this decline in service inflation will continue. And historically, service inflation is very sticky on the way down.
Jim Bianco, are you on the other side of that argument?
Not really. I think that what the market should be focusing on as we go forward from here is where do we go next? Okay, inflation peaked, 9% was the high. That's the easy call. It's very obvious that that's happened. Are we going to 2% without any kind of intervention like a recession or anything else to dampen demand to get us down there? Or, as Mike McKee just pointed out, do we bottom out somewhere around 3 or 4%, the 3 and 6 month averages that we've seen? Is that where we bottom? Because if that's where we bottom, that will be unacceptable for the Fed, and that they will not be looking to pivot, or they won't be looking to slow down the rate hikes. Yes, they'll move 25 basis points in February. That has been priced in for a month now, that it would be a 25 basis point move, and maybe 25 basis points after that. But I think the narrative and the attention should turn to how far down are we going to go, not has inflation peaked.
This is what Sarah House of Wells Fargo is getting at as well. She says we're approaching this last mile, this big effort, and that last mile will be the hardest mile. Priya, you've made the same point. Just how much demand destruction you still think we need to get inflation to where the Fed wants to see it?
So I think we need a lot more demand destruction, particularly in the labor market. I think businesses are hoarding labor. Wages did come down a little bit last week, but you still look at year-over-year wages well north of 4.5%, not consistent with 2% inflation. I would also argue the lags point, the long and variable lags. The Fed is looking at data right now, and that data on the labor market does not suggest that demand destruction. How forward-looking can the Fed be to say that we think this demand destruction will happen in the labor market 6 months out? I think if you take them at face value, they're saying they're responding to data as it comes in. So, our view view is they are going to be late. And I think the market is cheering. We're pricing in more rate cuts at the end of this year, more cuts next year. I think that is a mistake because the Fed is telling us they're worried about the mistake of the 70s. They really want to see that 2% inflation. And my views are there are structural forces that's going to keep inflation high. Until the Fed accepts that and is perhaps okay with a 3% inflation, they are going to be really reluctant to, I would even argue, stop hiking, let alone start to cut rates. So this optimism why the 2 years falling is all these cuts getting priced in. I think that can get taken out as we hear from the Fed that they can stop at, maybe it's 5.25 or 5.5, and then they're going to just stay there for a very long time while that demand destruction that you talked about is an intended consequence of policy, and they have to see that through. And I think the market's already looking ahead to when can that easing happen. I think we'll be waiting for quite some time for that.
Priya, you mentioned what's happening right now. Neil Dutta of Renmark is pushing back against all these recession calls and talking about what he...
All right, so the S&P 500 is continuing to go up. This is a good sign. This is good. This is very good. This is very, 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 very good. I'm happy about this right now. The dollar is done. It's done with. The SPY up massively in the pre-market. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is looking good. This is looking very good. SPY is continuing to move up. This is what we need to see. Cryptos are taking a little bit of a dip, but I'm very happy with the stock market up. I'm very happy with this. We may have peaked out. This might be the peak. We might be at the very peak today. Okay, it's a possibility. Might not be the case. It's a possibility. NASDAQ about to break some new highs here, potentially. This would be very good. Dow Jones, everything is looking about the same. SPY continuing to move up. SPY looking good. Shiba, Gala. I might consider opening some shorts here. I might consider opening short here. Stop loss. Move this up to here. I'm going to try a short. Very tight stop loss. In case we get a correction from this level. ES futures are still looking good. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have market open in 18 minutes. We still have a little bit to go. Then we have an hour after market opens for the market to kind of digest. We have Euro closed at 11:30. We have a lot of moves today, guys. A lot of moves. Overall, today was a good day. We're up. We're in the green. But we are weakening. We are weakening. We failed to make a higher high from last night. Here's the high, consolidated. We have failed to make this higher high. If we break this support, we're likely to correct from here. A pretty big chance to correct. Wow, the SPY is continuing to go up. This is what is important. Cryptos kind of lag around a little bit. If the SPY continues to go up, cryptos might dip and do their thing. But cryptos are eventually going to follow what the stock market does. The dollar's recovering a little bit, just retracing. Bond yields bouncing up a little bit. Everything's still holding strong. SPY's coming down. Ooh, there we go. The dollar needs to keep collapsing. Boom. Here it is. I'm so optimistic in the future of Bitcoin, ETH, and Doge. Absolutely, me too. The future is very bright. But this might be the peak of this month's run, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the peak of it. It just might be. You have to be understanding of this scenario. It's a possibility. Now we're heading down. The dollar is going up pretty quickly here. SPY about to go red. going to be a lot of volatility. There's going to be people getting faked out. I still think we're good, but I do believe we may have peaked. I think we possibly have peaked out. This was potentially the peak for this month. I'm not sure about that, but it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Look, this was last CPI. Last CPI was here. We peaked out and headed down. It's not over with, though. It's not over with. The only reason why we crashed after last CPI is because the Fed said, oh, we're not going to cut rates. We're going to crash the market. They were very bearish. The Fed is going to be speaking towards the end of this month, so we still have a while. I think, let me show you my possible scenario. I think cryptos are probably going to come and do something like this, maybe do this, and then continue to head back up. That's my thought. CPI showed inflation coming down. That was good. So far, there's a neutral bullish bearish reaction. In CPI, it's just the inflation data that we're looking at. Gets released once a month. Okay, so cryptos are heading down. Here we go. Take off the indicator here. Here we go. That might be it. The show might be over with. We still have a lot of time left in the day. The SPY back up. The SPY back up. All right, let's see what market open does here, guys. Look at Bitcoin, came up exactly to this resistance level. Got rejected. We almost made it though. ES futures looking good. The S&P, the S&P 500 mini futures looking pretty good. Oh, wow. ETH is breaking down a little bit. Still holding up strong. Nothing crazy, guys. SPY is still up pre-market. Dollar coming back down. That's a good sign. A lot of manipulation, guys. A lot of people getting faked out. A lot of people getting faked out. Oh, wow. ES futures dipped. SPY is still going up, though. It sucks we didn't get the under expectations reading today. That would have been awesome. That would have been amazing. Because the volume is here. The volume is here for sure. Most important metric right now is the SPY. The dollar's going down. SPY's going up. I'm happy with that. Market open 4 minutes. Good morning. If you guys would consider giving this room a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Are we back testing previous levels? This was the range here. Go here. Another level here. It's an important range. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's still holding this range here, guys. We're consolidating right now. We're bouncing back and forth between support and resistance. The pound's going up, the euro's going up, everything's going back up before market open. That's a good sign. The SPY is moving up. We still have a whole day ahead of us though. But the market is weakening right now. It is weakening. 2 minutes to market open. We're gonna get some big candles here. The pound is going up. The euro is going up. I like this. I like this. The dollar is continuing to creep down. 0.7% to the downside. SPY, where are we at? Here we go. This is big. Let's go. Okay, the market is open. Here we go. Yep, coming down. I think it's it. I think that's it. Let's see. Let's see. Market open is 30 minutes. Market open is about a 30-minute time period where the market kind of makes its decision of the direction it wants to go to. Then at 11:30, there's another, usually a big move. 10 o'clock, there's a move. So you have 10, now you have 9:30, a lot of volume coming in. People are trying to figure out, should they buy, should they sell? ES futures going down. The SPY is up. It's green. It's dancing around. We might fill this gap here. SPY might come down, fill the gap. Right now, me personally, I think the market is gonna head down. I think this pump is done. It's weakened. It's done. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I don't think we're gonna break this high today for cryptos, but it might happen. It might happen. Might happen in 5-10 minutes. But since we failed to break this high, we're consolidating. What's happening right now is there's indecision in the market. People are like, should I sell? What should I do here? And people are questioning. But we are at a major demand zone. This is the demand zone. Demand zone is an area where there's a lot of buying in this little level right here. If we break through this box, there is going to be a significant move. Most likely to this wick right here. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Most likely though. Most likely. So crypto's flipping red. Here we go into the box. Yep. That's it, folks. I got my little short opened. I'm going to go ahead and take some profits here. The market's coming down. The market is coming down. The dollar's still going down though. SPY's green. ES futures bouncing up a little bit. A Bart Simpson head pattern. Hey, that's a good call out. That is a great call out. Yeah, if you guys would consider smashing up the like button. Should I take the profits here on this short here, or should I let it ride out? What do you guys think I should do? Should I let this ride out in case it crashes? I think I'm going to hold this. I'm going to hold this short. I'm going to see what it does. But yeah, I think the, wait. Okay. Uh-oh. SPY coming down a little bit. Dollar. Bonds are down. We're into this zone here. Here we are. If Bitcoin breaks this level, pump is over with. There it is. We're flushing down. We just broke this box. Yeah, the pump's done. That's it. For now. For now. That's it. That's it, guys. Here. Should get a bounce, though. We'll get a bounce. We should get a retracement back up. A little small one. But I think this pump is over with. SPY is trying to come back to green. ES Futures back. ES Futures made it back. But I think this pump might be over with. This whole big pump right here. Today, for now, might be over with. This can continue later on, very soon. But it's very tricky right now. Very tricky. Lots of manipulation. But we did not. The reason why this all went up like this massive move, everyone's expecting a bullish CPI. It's a part of it. A very bullish CPI. We didn't get it. We did not get it. So because that's not happening, people are taking profits. People are panicking. And we're breaking the box. Bart Simpson is always right. Yes. Look at that guy. Look at Bart. There it is. It's breaking down. The SPY is basically the S&P 500. It's an ETF. Okay, SPY in the red. We filled that gap. I think we topped out. I think that's it. Yep, look it. We keep breaking lower and lower. We're up $158 on that little short. I'm going to increase my position size at 10%. Actually, I'm going to do another. Okay, I increased my position size on that. Just for fun. Put a little stop loss up here if it comes up. We'll see. Am I bearish? I believe the price is, it's a good time to take profits. You know, a lot of us rode this thing all the way up here. We're still in an uptrend though. We're still in a strong uptrend. But we failed to break this higher high. We failed. And this is Ethereum, but every crypto chart's going to be just about the same. And that little short position is a small little trade that I plan to make. I'm probably going to take profits somewhere along this region here. If it happens, I might get stopped out. I might not make any money from that short. So the first reaction was bearish, then it recovered quickly. It was looking bullish, and now we're just kind of neutral. This is a sell-off here. A lot of people, for cryptos and stocks, they bought here, they bought here, they bought here. People are taking profits. People are taking profits. It's okay. We can see a pullback to here and still be very bullish. But you guys definitely need to get the Algo Sniper indicator. It tells you exactly when to sell. It told us to sell up here, near 1400 for Ethereum. For Bitcoin, let's see, when did it tell us to sell? Right here, it told us to sell. So we're getting the sell signal now. But these signals need to confirm. If you go to the website, you get a free trial. But if you go to the website, you can watch the tutorial on how to understand these signals. It's at algosniper.com. Well, Gala took a pretty big dip here. CPI results showed inflation coming down. Year over year, month over month showed 0.1%. But the market is not really liking this too much, because the market anticipated a lot stronger inflation report showing inflation coming down stronger, coming down faster. It did not happen. So we're getting a little bit of a sell-off. Algo Sniper is free. It is free for the first 7 days. Here we go. Coming down to test this wick again. $13.80 for ETH. Spike coming down. Yeah. The DXY recovering. Bonds are recovering. That's what's pushing everything down. Look at this flush. Look at this. Flushing down now. Yeah, this run's over with. Wow, look at this. The short's doing pretty good. I'm gonna keep holding on to that one. Yes, the dollar has gone up a bit. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate all of you here. So far, we made about 230 bucks on this trade. Bitcoin broke, guys. Look at that. That's not good. We'll probably get a move up, and that's it. Oh, yeah. This thing is selling off. Everything's selling off, guys. That's it. Bitcoin back to 18K. Bouncing a little bit. The market's bouncing up a little bit here. This is the DXY. This thing is super bearish. This is what pushes cryptos up. Wow, look at that candle. This whole wick was recovered super quick. Buys continuing to go down. Wow, almost down 1%. Yes, we are seeing red. We're a little bit of red. But you have to understand, we haven't had a dip at all this entire run up. We've had a massive move up. We're going to take a dip. We're forming a cup and handle. There's also a W pattern. This is a very bullish, trend right here. This is a very bullish pattern. This is Bitcoin. Everything follows Bitcoin. Look at this. Double bottomed here. And we're trying to break out of this resistance level. It's held up 1, 2, 3 times. It's a very strong resistance level here. I think we're going to see something like this, though. And then break out. We'll probably retrace to this area. If we get another bounce up today, I don't think we're going to be breaking these highs anytime soon. I don't think so. It can happen. It can happen. It probably will happen. I think this was the peak, though, for this month. Yeah, this is bad. It's bad for the bulls. Wow, the DXY is almost to the green. Jeez. SPY is dipping 392. Wow. 1%. Nothing massive, but this wick is being recovered by ES. That's not good. This is bearish. This is very bearish. This is not good. Yeah, look at the dot. Wow. Yes, PD Pure is right. We have to take time and let the news settle. It could be bearish right now, and 2 hours when Euro close, the market can pump up very hard at any second. But we're likely to come and retrace to this little zone over here. Bitcoin likely to come and retrace to here. We still have a whole day ahead of us. So we're trying to bounce up a little bit now. See? The SPY is down 0.5%. We're bouncing up a little bit. Let's see what happens. Wow, look at the ES futures. Probably going to bounce and retrace a little bit here soon.
market to pull back, mostly because I want to be in Boeing. I also want Intel to come back for me, but I want to get into Boeing at some point. And I was just saying to Sean, the AL news came out, they revised their guidance. Before that happened, I was looking at Boeing for the play for a breakout, and then when AL came out there, I was like, I'll shift to AL because it's relatively strong. Sometimes that decision is a good one. Today it was a bad decision to get away from Boeing. And I even said, I'm no longer looking for Boeing, I'm going over to American Airlines. Bad call by me. I did like that break. If I can get the dip buy, fantastic. I just don't like chasing the move up here. You're basically 1-to-1 up at 212.50 to this week's highs, and then back to the breakout zone. I don't like that risk to reward when chasing a move, so I have to wait for the dip buy, hoping I can get it in Boeing here. That one's a heck of a runner.
All right, a plan of action here for Tesla.
Extend the campaign in the Philippines, and they announced that the competition would go.
All right, so the market has come down. We made a move to the downside. This is profit taking. This is all profit taking, a little bit of fear, a little bit of panic. We got to support now. Let's see if we're going to bounce up from here. Let's see if we're going to recover. See what happens. Dollar going back down a little bit. The SPY almost to green. The SPY almost to green. Important metric to watch there. The euro bouncing up a little bit. That's good for the dollar to go down. It's going to be a pretty interesting day. What about Bone? Let's take a look at Bone. Bone's doing pretty well. Bone is in a very strong uptrend. This is a very strong uptrend here. This type of pattern right here usually sells off. These little rising wedge patterns, these usually will break down. So I'm expecting a move to the downside probably if it breaks this. It can break up and continue going up. But it's a pretty bearish pattern right here. On the 15-minute though. Nothing crazy. Take a look at Gala. Gala is done, I think. I would be looking to short Gala if we break this support level here. So 9 cents still for Doge this weekend. I was expecting CPI to be bullish, so in that instance, I was expecting Doge to hit 9 cents. It can still happen, but I'm not very confident in 9 cents this weekend. All right, we're coming up again. Wow. The SPY popping right now. Here we go. Coming back to life. I think we're going to personally retrace up a little bit and probably come back down. But I would love to see this. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. SPY's about to break a new high. Here we go. Big moves on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen. The dollar is crashing. Bitcoin. Bitcoin back up. Bitcoin is in the green. Back into resistance here, ladies and gentlemen. The SPY is about to break a new high. If this happens, it's going to probably push cryptos up if the SPY can continue going up. I think XRP will probably move up a lot more before the lawsuit's over with. This year is definitely going to be a good year for cryptos. Last year, we crashed an entire year. Bear markets only last 1 year. Bitcoin's moving up. As we can see here, bear markets only last 1 year. And then they are preceded by 3 years of a bull market. What do you guys think about that? Now, guys, please consider giving this live stream a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. We've been in a bear market for over a year. The bear market has started a long time ago. It's over with now. A bear market begins when a downtrend starts. So let me go ahead and show you guys how this works. The bear market started when Bitcoin reached its highest peak in the market. Ever since then, it's been trending down. A bear market is a downtrend. Now, we begin to bottom up, and we potentially have reached the lowest point in the market. So this is when the bull market starts. So technically, we could be in a bull market. The bull market starts when the lowest point of the market reaches its lowest point. Bitcoin is breaking out of this massive macro pattern here to the upside. Pretty exciting. Check out this line. We have massive resistance at 30,000 though. And 43,000. I believe Bitcoin will probably hit 43,000 this year. From our current price target, from our current level, it's about 134%. I think Ethereum should easily hit 2,500 this year. That's my price target for Ethereum. 25 to 2,600. That's kind of my price target. Oh, crap. Somebody just said SPY's hitting a new high. Thank you for that. Let's go. Let's go. Nope, it didn't. Wow. Yes, futures are up. Buys coming back down. ES futures holding well. Bitcoin still at 18,000. Yeah, so basically, CPI showed inflation coming down pretty big year over year, month over month. Only 0.1% from December. So, inflation came to expectations of the analysts. They were right. The market was looking and hoping for a CPI reading to come under expectations, which would have pumped the market very big. So right now we have a neutral bearish reaction. It's not massive, but that's the reaction so far. Stock market is green after the CPI. Bitcoin is green. CPI report was 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Okay, guys, make sure you click the top link in the chat. You see it's yellow. That's the Patreon where you can follow and copy all of my exact trades as a crypto day trader. I'm one of the most profitable crypto traders on the internet. You can copy and follow all of my exact trades as we are making money every single week. Highly recommend it. Also, make sure you go to algosniper.com where you can get the most accurate and easiest trading indicator in the world to use. It tells you exactly when to buy, tells you when to sell, tells you when to take profits. You need to check this thing out for free. The links all for this are in my video description. But it's algosniper.com. You get a free trial. Go ahead and check it out. It's looking like stocks and cryptos are moving back up. We might get that bullish move we were hoping for today. Excellent live stream. I'm happy you were all here today. We're going to be doing live streams every CPI. We're going to be doing live streams every data report. We're going to be doing a lot more live streaming lately. So I appreciate you all. Love you all. I will see you all tonight. Make sure you check my video out tonight at